Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Legacy. Today we're looking at Doomsday. Doomsday is a combo deck revolving around the titular card. For the mere cost of half your life total, Doomsday exiles all but 5 cards from your deck and puts the rest back in any order. You can then win with Thassa's Oracle and any combination of cards that protect it and or draw you to 0 cards in library immediately. You can put free draw spells like Street Wraith and Edge of Autumn on top, or use spells that draw multiple cards like Ideas Unbound, draw down to few or 0 cards in library, then cast Thassa's Oracle. Oracle can be protected by various cards including Cavern of Souls, counterspells like Force of Will, and hand disruption like Grief and Thoughtseize. A typical Doomsday pile could look like this: Ideas Unbound on top, Oracle on bottom, Lion's Eye Diamond and Street Wraith in the middle. Cast Ideas, draw 3, play LED, cycle Street Wraith, and crack LED for blue in response, then draw and play Oracle with 0 cards left. If you have enough mana, you can skip LED and get protection instead, like Cavern of Souls or a counterspell. An alternate pile to Ideas Unbound can be 3 cycling cards instead. Outside of Doomsday and Oracle, the rest of the deck is composed of cantrips, mana rituals, counterspells and hand disruption, and personal tutor to find Doomsday. To be clear, all the deck wants to do is find and cast Doomsday to set up Oracle piles, no more, no less. Opening hands must contain Doomsday, tutor, or cantrips to find them. With enough mana rituals, the deck can win immediately after casting Doomsday, but it'll often pass the turn and win subsequently. The biggest weaknesses of Doomsday are obviously having its main combo hated out or countered. Thus, its own counterspells and hand disruption are used to fight this. Doomsday's sideboard is heavily composed of counterspells like Flusterstorm and Force of Negation. Doomsday is also vulnerable to creature beats if you don't win immediately, since you lose half your life. While Doomsday itself can be countered by whatever, if it resolves, Oracle is much harder to interact with, especially due to Cavern of Souls. The only ways to fight Oracle are to put cards back in the deck somehow, such as with Endurance, or to stop the Oracle trigger with cards like Stifle. It's important to know what answers the opponent could have to your cards and craft Doomsday piles to beat those answers. However, the game gets worse for you the longer it lasts, and so sometimes you just have to go for it. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Doomsday. I want to thank my fellow players in the Magic community for whom sharing their experiences helps make these guides possible. You can find additional resources, such as an up-to-date deck list, in the description. If you think I left out anything important or got something wrong, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned to see what deck we look at next time.